Victoria Scott here with the last video in this series focused on learning as you go. After taking action, reflect on what you accomplished and how you feel. How did you move into action? What worked for you that you will repeat? Celebrate! Resist the urge to skip this step. Reflecting and celebrating can be excellent motivation for creating your next steps, for adjusting as you go, for keeping up momentum. When I got my PMP, I learned that progressive elaboration is the fancy term for learning as you go. The idea that your plan becomes more refined and you add more detail after you've taken actions that can inform your future steps. Naturally, you may be drawn to thoughts that the actions you've taken aren't good enough, that you don't deserve to celebrate. Maybe something came up that you feel like you should have anticipated. Maybe you feel like the actions don't count because you should have done it a long time ago. Or maybe you feel like it's not a big deal because you still have so much more to do. Let's examine, why are these thoughts here right now? Can they help in some way? Maybe there's something that you've learned from that in future you can use to anticipate and add into your plan. But most of these thoughts sound like they're just there to demotivate you and to stop you from taking action. And why would those thoughts be here? Sometimes those thoughts come in because we find out that instead of being less scared after we take our first step, we are more scared because now this goal could actually happen. And that means moving out of your comfort zone. Even though your comfort zone might not be ideal or what you want for yourself, it's still comfortable because you're used to it. The idea of moving forward and being successful can be even more scary than the idea of failing. Because you've imagined failure many times, you probably have a really good idea of what that looks like. But when do we allow ourselves space to dream? Probably not often. That's why it's unknown, and the unknown is scary. So those thoughts are most likely there to protect you, to stop you from moving out of your comfort zone. But protect you from what? What is the worst that's going to happen? You're reflecting and refining your plan as you go after each action. Surely you are in control of this outcome when you do that. So choose to put that thought down and choose to pick up a thought that will support you instead. And if you need support, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, follow, subscribe.